Vice President Mike Pence spent part of the afternoon here in South Florida today talking about the outbreak with Florida Governor Ron DeSantis.
There are no confirmed cases in our state right now, although people are being tested for the virus. CBS 4's Ted Scouten is live for us in West Palm Beach with that story. Ted.
Well, Francis and Elliot, today we learned that hundreds of people in Florida have been monitored for the virus. That's because of travel that they did to impacted areas. Just over a dozen people have been tested so far. No positive results. Meanwhile, the vice president vows that he will work with the states. Vice President Mike Pence, the Trump administration's point person for the U.S. response to the coronavirus, appearing with Florida Governor Ron DeSantis. Vice President Pence painting an optimistic picture.
According to our health experts, the threat of the coronavirus spreading in the United States remains low.
Governor DeSantis giving new details, telling us 15 people have been tested in Florida. All were negative, with 4 still being investigated. But the number who are being monitored because of travel to affected areas is larger.
Currently, the state is monitoring about 150 people. So these are people that have been in China, have come back, and up to this point, I think there have been a total of, 600 that have been monitored, a little more than that, 700. And no one ended up being symptomatic or testing positive.
The vice president referring to President Trump several times, touting his early action.
President Donald Trump has no higher priority than the health and safety of the American people. It is the reason why, as the governor said, the president took unprecedented action in January to declare a public health emergency, to suspend travel to the United States from China.
With cases reported in Brazil and Mexico, Florida Senator Rick Scott is asking for more information from Homeland Security and the CDC. He wants to know if they're considering any travel restrictions from Central and South America, and if any new screening protocols will be introduced at Florida airports like MIA, FLL, and Orlando International, as well as seaports.
And as we'll meet again today with the coronavirus task force, we're going to continue to discuss other possible changes in travel status for the United States.
Vice President Pence said that they have screened 47,000 people at airports across the country. He also said that he's working on getting those testing kits to the states, including Florida. That way the states don't have to send those kits out to Atlanta, to the CDC, and wait for those results. Meanwhile, some of those labs that could do that testing would be in Tampa, Jacksonville, and Miami. Live in West Palm Beach, Ted Scouten, CBS 4 News.
Okay.